Hi, this is Avisek and this is my Madlibs program. So here I have a madlibs.txt, which is an input file that contains the text. So I've used the same text as provided in the homework. And in my program there are several variables declared at the beginning. There's a method as well called addQuestions, which basically tells me if the question has been repeated or not. So the whole concept of the program is to split the input file using the .split command method, and then I iterate through each line, each word actually, and then I search for these double parentheses by using the string, the big brackets, substring kind of thing. So what I do after that is I accumulate the question in a variable called question, and I have these flags. So once I find the open parenthesis, the flags go true. The flag goes true, and what happens after that is so until the flag gets false, which means that until I find another double parenthesis, I keep on accumulating the question. So once I get the double parenthesis, the closing ones, the flag becomes false, so I'd stop accumulating more words. So after I get my question, what I'm doing is I'm checking if the question has already been repeated or not, because in the input file we can see that your favorite gemstone is repeated twice, so I don't want to ask the user for the same answer 2 times. So I have this method called addQuestion over here, which basically answers if the question has been already asked before or not. So it uses an array.include method in order to figure out whether the question is already there or not. If it's there, then it will return false, which means that I don't have to ask a question to the user again. If it returns true, then I'll have to add the new question into an array, and then I'll have to ask the user the question as well. So after my method, what I do is what do I do? After the method, I ask the question to the user, I print it in the console, and I ask for an input. So I have this variable called Madlibs, which is basically the same file over here, the line, input line. And what I do is I replace the question with the whatever the user has supplied. So this basically replaces this thing with whatever the user has supplied. Also, I get rid of the full stops and those kind of like punctuations to make sure that I get a complete bracket instead of this full stop and other punctuations. So after this, so once I get a flag false, I have one question, and after I've replaced the Madlibs with the user input, I blank the question again, so that when next time the question gets accumulated, the new question gets accumulated rather than starting out from the old one. So this is how it's supposed to work. It unfortunately doesn't work that well. There are quite a few bugs. So let me show you. So here you can see that it's asking for the same it's asking for the same thing twice, it's asking the same question twice, so I'm not sure if the method is working perfectly or not. But is there another put somewhere over here? Because I should not have got that. Alright, so my favorite gemstone. So it's repeating the question again, as you can see it over here. First it was your favorite gemstone, and it printed something out, and right now it's still asking for a favorite gemstone rather than going for your like least favorite gemstone. But let's go and type it again. So your hated gemstone is, let's say, rails or something. So it's also giving me a no method error in line 45, where, well, it's nothing, but I'm pretty sure it's line 46 over here. So it's giving me an error in line 46 saying that Madlibs is empty. I don't know why this is happening, but the whole concept is to basically accumulate this thing and replace it with whatever the user says, whatever the user supplies. So yeah, this is my shot at Madlibs, though it's not perfectly perfect. It's a good first try. Thanks.